If the Sunshine Protection Act is passed by the House, it would take effect in 2023. So what does a typical year look like in our region with that change? News 3's Katie Melvin joins us now with more.
With the recent Sunshine Protection Act passing in Senate, a lot are wondering how will this affect us here in southern Illinois. Well, the biggest change we will see are with our sunrises and sunsets, specifically our sunrises. So let's assume a reasonable sunrise occurs at 7 a.m. or earlier with a reasonable sunset occurring 6 p.m. or later. Well, our sunsets look to be pretty good. Most of the year we will be having a reasonable sunset, but sunrises are a much different story, especially if you live in a western portion of your time zone. Here in southern Illinois, we are in the eastern portion of the central time zone, so it's not too bad on us, but there will be days where we have a pretty late sunrise. The latest we'll be seeing is at 8:10 a.m., which would occur in January. The earliest sunset, on the other hand, would occur at around 5:30, which is in December. So the biggest concern with having such a late sunrise is specifically for our students. So they already stand out in the dark pretty often at the bus stop, but this would actually continue the darkness until maybe even after the first bell. Sunrise would not occur until after 8 a.m. for almost 2 months, spanning from the beginning of December to the beginning of February. But there are pros to this as well, as stated by the DOT. They do expect this to reduce electricity bills, which is why this was originally even started. It would reduce traffic injuries and also crime rates. We asked on Facebook your opinion to see what you thought of this happening, and there were plenty of opinions to be heard from every side of the spectrum. So Chantel Lodwick says, I think they would do much better with getting to school in the dark and being able to go outside when they get home. On the opposite spectrum, Melissa Wilson says, I would prefer they instead drop daylight savings time altogether and keep it on fall time. Well, although the Senate has passed this, it still needs to pass through the House and then the President, so this is not happening quite yet, but this is what would happen if daylight savings time was permanent.